into our new Mock Analyzer subsystem, which is actually in line with the Common Core program. Now, this, or let me say, these are the files you get when you purchase the system. So we're going to give you the database, which I've already launched. If you launch the database, you see the login screen like this, and then I'll give you the results slips. So let's look at what we can do with the Mock Analyzer. So let me log in. So this is very simple. So when you log in, you'll be greeted with the dashboard. So this is the home screen, the dashboard. And actually, the dashboard contains a simple menu, which you have the register and then the mock itself. And then you have this graph showing you your top 5 candidates based on the raw score that they get as you enter their marks. So let's look at the register first. So if you click on the register, this is what you're going to get. You enter the names of your candidates here. Actually, this system takes up to 200 candidates. But if you have more than 200, you can expand it based on request. And then you select, as you enter, you select the agenda. Let me change this. Let's do this one too. Sorry. And BC. And this is supposed to be female. So female. And then if you come home, okay, so you can see that the student that we replaced with Hanabisu, it has reflected here. So if you go back to the register, you see that we enter Hanabisu here. And it means, what it means is that Hanabisu is number 5. But we have how many candidates? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let me add one more student here, making 6. So let's say Osu Bimpong. Sorry. Osu Bimpong. And Osu Bimpong is supposed to be name. And then let me add his index number, number 6. So also Bimpong will not reflect here. Actually, we haven't even recorded any marks for also Bimpong. So if you go to Mock 1 data entries, so if you come here, it shows you that we have 6 candidates, and then total boys 3, total girls 3. Wow, that's okay. Then you can click on record marks or marks entry. This one, marks entry. So you see that all the candidates I have already recorded marks, so that's why we're able to see their performances. But if you see Hannah, also the one that I just entered, there are no scores to show and no competition for him as well. So let me generate some marks at random for him. Generate some marks. Generate marks. So now he is third. He is third. He is third. It means that he's going to replace someone. For Roscoe, he is third. So it means that he has to replace someone for Roscoe. For Roscoe, this another position, Roscoe position. So fifth, sixth. So he's coming to replace Hanabisu. Hanabisu is last, and since we're showing top 5, Hanabisu shouldn't come, but rather also Bimpong should come. So if you go home, see that Hanabisu is taken out from here, and then also Bimpong is taking the third, as in the chart. That is just already to know how this chart works. Now let's go back to the mock sheet. So here, as I said earlier, this is where you enter your marks, and after entering the marks, final computation, you see aggregates. So every 10, 6, 7, 10, 10, 8. Now, raw score. So the aggregate, as usual, we put all the four core subjects together: English, Maths, Science, Social Studies, and then we pick best two from the other subjects. Okay, if there's any review, since this is the first time they are writing BC on the common core, any review, we update the system accordingly. And then with the raw score, it's the same thing that we do to that grade. Then your raw score position means that this position is based on raw score. We use the raw score to position them. So if you see this one, 535 first, followed by 532 second, followed by 520 third, by 511 fourth, 492 fifth, and then the 488 sixth. Then the aggregate position, we use the least number, which is 6. So I get 6 first, I get 7 second, then third, I get 8, then fourth, I get 10, fifth, I get 10. They all have the same aggregate, so they should be tied 4, 4. And they all had 10, so 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. There's no fifth, because they all had the same aggregate. So that's how this competition works. Now, if you go back, you can print your summary sheet, which gives you list of. In fact, the name of the school here, you can change it. You can just double click on it or select it and type the name of your school there. That's all. If you buy it, and then this is performance based, subject by subject. You can see it: English, Math, Science, like that, up to creative art. And then this is your table of distribution according to grades. So grade 1, number of students had grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. English grade 1, 5 of them, and it ended at grade 2. Look at maths, we have 4 people having grade 1, 2 having grade 1, sorry, 2 people having, 4 people having grade 1, and then 1 person having grade 2, and ended at grade 3. So there are some subjects, creative and design like this, somebody we had grade 8, like that. So you can see the performance as it is here. Then summary, order of merit. So if you want to print order of merit and put it on the notice board, this is how it will look like. And then the students will be here with their aggregate and their raw score. So some identity is on top. If you look at it, they have been arranged according to their performances. So you come back here. So basically, if you want to send them SMS to, there are instructions here that you follow. If you don't have this SMS messenger, when you want to do it, I'll give you the plugin. Then I'll give you the template that to uh, send the parents SMS of their mock performance. That means that if you come here, that means that on the register, you should have parents' contact. As I didn't enter, you must have their contact because the SMS will go to them. One thing I didn't talk about is the settings here. So this is actually settings you do. Examination type, if it's mock one, right, mock one, or if you have names for the mock, maybe alpha mock, whatever you do it, or kickstart mock, like Education Exam Consult, our first mock is kickstart mock. So you can put kickstart mock here if you want to use this one to analyze our first mock. Then the date of examination. All these things will appear on the results script, so they are very important. Now the grading system, I have made the system flexible in the standard. You will determine your grading system. We don't want to too rigid. So maybe your school, you think that um, 80 to 100 shouldn't be grade 12, but rather 90 to 100 should be grade 1. Up to grade 9, it's up to you to decide, and then the remarks you give. Always there, this one wouldn't change. Don't change the grade point and then the remarks. You only change the range. If you think grade 9 should be between 0 and 40, that is your school standard, but this is standard that we have set. So you can also make a treat. But like I said, do not touch the grade point and the grade remarks. Okay. So basically, this is what you need to do when you get a system. Number one, let me go back again quickly. Number one, get the students registered by typing their names or the candidate names, setting gender, if you want to add age, if you want to, the index number, very important, parents contact, just set the examination type, examination date, If you want to tweak the grading system, it's up to you as a school. When you're done with that, you can just come back here, and then what you need to do is to click on enter the marks entry, and then you can enter their marks and leave. Here you can't touch anything here. The computations and other stuff, so you can't touch them. You see that if I click, doesn't click. If I come here, I can select, but here I can't do anything because I'm not permitted to do that. I'm not permitted to do that. Everything is computed. All that the teacher need to do is to enter the scores at the mark the script. English teacher will take, or they write the scores for you. Whoever is managing the system, just enter them, just enter the scores, and we are done. So if you're okay with this, then we now go back to the result slip, show you how to manage the result slip also. So let me close the database. I want to see the data and result slips. I'm trying to refresh. Okay. So now we can look at um, the result slip. So this is the result slip. Just open it to launch. It's launching. Now, if you receive this prompt, do not um, panic because it's not an error. Actually, the result slip is fetching the data from the database. You see that it's going to run an SQL command, which is an SQL command, which is SQL, structured query language SQL command, to be able to fetch the data from the table where we have the results collated. So just click on yes. Just click on yes, and you're good to go. So now, if you click on yes, you see one student here. Don't get panic. Let me take you through the results, how it is structured. Now, have a logo here. If you want to change, just right click on it like this, change picture, and put your school logo there. As simple as ABCD. Now, you can change the name of the school as well by selecting, type the name of your school there. Address, same thing. Contact number, same thing. And then your motto, you change it here. Now, here we have student photo, but we'll come to that later. We can't do it now. Then the index numbers of the students will be here. The name of the candidate, examination type as you entered in the database, then date as you enter in the database will appear here. Now here subject, then the score, the grade, then the remarks for all the subjects that. If you don't do French, what you can do is just select the French column like this, and then you can decide not to show anything. So if you click on the font and you choose white, nothing will be shown there. Or you can just delete that, or you can put it, you can highlight it, something like this. Self filter. Sorry, what am I trying to do? No, this is what I want to do. Good, but this color isn't what I want. I want something like this. Maybe I don't want something too deep, something like this. They mean that the color I choose, I must choose the same color for the text, so that the text will not show. So same color for the text. Text is still showing me that it's not the same. Same. Okay. So that means that you have taken off French. Now let me reverse this. This is not what I want to do. Okay. Now over here, look out. You see the raw score of the student. Out of 600 marks, this student had 492, and the language was 10. Then there's a comment here, John, this is a profound performance, keep it up. Here, approved by headmaster. Want to change your signature, get your signature, right click on the picture, change picture and you bring your signature here. Alright, now let us look at uh, resource list for all the students. So come to mailings, and then you come to mailings, click on mailings, you come to preview resource. I'll go back to the first student. So this is the first student, and BCU. If you look at it, and BCU had 10,488 gross score, and that is the index number. Then the next candidate is Samuel Yontichi, had 6,531, 535 gross score, and Samuel, this is a star performance. You should keep it up. So something. Put the enter comment. And the moment you change the name of the school, these details I'm talking about, and the signature, it will appear on all the report sheets or the result sheet. When we are done producing